Good morning, dear students. This is Dr. Kapil Chaturvedi, Associate Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering. And today we will discuss how to install Java. Also, we will discuss how to set the path of Java, and we will also see how we will run and compile a Java's program. So today we will practically see what the procedure of Java installation, from where we can download Java, and after installing Java, how we can set the path and how we can run a first program of Java. We will see that. So let's go. First of all, go on the internet browser and on Google type JDK download. You found some links, some results by Google, and you will see that www.oracle.com. So we have to download JDK, Java Development Kit, but uh, we will try to download that JDK from Oracle's site, because Oracle is official to provide JDK, because Oracle is right now the owner of Java. So we click on JDK download. So it will open the official site, official page of Oracle to download JDK. Here we have some options. As per our operating system and requirement, we will download our JDK setup. Windows 86, Windows 64, Solaris, Linux. So what kind of operating system you are using? On the basis of that, you can download your JDK from here. You just have to click on that particular link, and the download will be start by accepting the conditions, terms and conditions. So the download process will start. After downloading, you'll have to just click on the setup and follow the instruction and click on the next. There is nothing extraordinary. There is nothing extraordinary in Java installation process. Once we download the Java and we install the Java, we have to first have to set the path of the Java. So let's see how to set the path of Java. So now we will practically see how to set the path of Java. First of all, we will have to ensure that Java is properly installed or not. So we have to go on my computer, click on C drive, program files, then Java, then JDK, then bin, and here we see that Java C file. So we get Java C file. We have to ensure that is there Java C file or not, because Java C uh, is a file which will be responsible for compilation process of Java program, Java source code. So first of all, we will have to copy that path. We'll just copy that path and minimize that screen. Then we'll click on my computer, right click, properties. That will open that window. Go in advanced system settings, Click on environment variable. Here, in that window, we'll have to choose path. Click on edit, and at the very end, at the last, we'll have to put semicolon. I put it that path previously, so I removed that path. We'll have to put semicolon and paste that path, which we have copied from C drive program files, and click on OK. Again, click on OK. There's also click OK and close that window. Now, open the command prompt. Now we have to check that is path set or not. So first of all, we will check that Java installed or not. So we type Java and click enter. We see that it will show some commands. It will show some commands. It means Java properly installed. If Java is not installed, then it will show message like that, not recognized as internal or external command. But now it can recognize Java. It means Java is already installed. Now you will have to put Java C command and click enter. You'll see that it will show again some commands. It will show some instructions. It means our path is properly set. Path is not properly set. It will again show message like that. DD is not recognized as an internal or external command. But now Java's path is set. So it will show that instructions. It means path is properly set. Okay. So we download the Java, we install the Java, and we set the path of Java. Now, how the first program of Java, how we can run a Java's program? What kind of procedure we have to follow to run the program? I'm using here Crimson Editor. I'm using here Crimson Editor to run our Java's program. So to download Crimson Editor, you can easily go on Google and simply type download Crimson Editor. You can also use Notepad to type your Java program. So I use Crimson's official site. I will go on Crimson's official site, and from here I will download Crimson Editor 3.6.0, and that will after download that, I'll click on that and follow the instructions. I just have to click on the next, and okay. Our Crimson Editor will be installed properly. Then once we install Crimson Editor, we click on that. That will open that editor. Here we have to write our Java program. Here we have to write our Java program. Suppose that is our editor. Now we are writing a simple hello world program. Hello. We are implementing a hello world program to just print hello message on the console, and we are simply write a program system dot out dot print ln. Here we write our message. Hello students. Once we write the program, we will have to save that program. So we go on file, click on save, or you can also use Control S Control S, shortcut key. Now I am going on a drive. I am creating first program of Java. So I am creating a new folder, Java P, and here I am save that program with name hello dot Java. Here remember, the name of the program must be the same of the class name in which we are creating main function. So the class name is hello. So we are save our program with name hello dot Java. We save that program in D drives Java P folder. We save our program. Now we have to compile that program. So we press F10 key. F10 key. We press F10 key and our console will be open. So our program on D drives on Java P that will redirect us by clicking on F10 function key on console. Here we will write Java C to compile our program. The program name is hello.java. So to remember, to compile our program, we will use command Java C, Java compilation. Now we click on enter. If is there any error in our program, then it will show errors. Otherwise, that will properly compile our program and again show the prompt. Now our program is properly compiled. If you have to see that a program is properly compiled or not, you can go on folder G drive Java P. Just you see that we create the program hello.java, but after proper compilation, it will create one more file that is hello.class. So that hello.class is a bytecode which is generated after compilation process. Okay. So we successfully compile our program. Now we have to run our program. So we use command Java and program name hello Java space hello. So here we have not write Java. We have not writing. We haven't writing dot Java because it will consider dot class. It will not execute hello dot Java. It will execute hello dot class. So if you are not writing extension, it will by default consider that here extension is dot class. So we write Java and type hello and click on enter. We see that our output is hello students. So that is this is our message which we are writing in system.out.println. So this is whole procedure to download program, download Java, install Java, set the path of Java, how to check the separate path of Java, and also here we see that how to compile Java's program and how we can run our Java's program. So Java installation is done, Java path set is done, and compile and execution Java program is also. Okay, remember you will have to download Java from Oracle's official site. You will have to download JDK and set the path by copy the path from program files Java JDK bin. You'll have to copy that path and go on my computer. Right click on the my computer, go on the environment variables, click on the path and paste your path there by putting semicolon and click OK. Come out, check your check is path set or not by going on the console. Okay, and if you have to run program, compile program, then you'll have to use Java C command, and whenever you have to execute your program, you will have to use Java command. Thank you. So this is all about Java's first class. Okay, thank you everyone.